Hello and welcome to Amy Knits. My name is Emily, the maker and creator of everything you see here on this channel. And today I'm bringing you a video celebrating March Madness and knitting. So, in honor of the month of March, my family and I do a bracket like many others do for college basketball, both men and women's. It's the playoffs essentially, kind of. So, I decided to pick 16 of my favorite knit tops. Well, favorite and least favorite, but 16 of my knit tops, and they're going to go head to head, and I'm ultimately going to see in the bracket who comes out on top. Now, I did say 16, so this is going to be in honor of the Sweet 16. The tournament originally starts with more teams than that, about 32, I believe, but I don't have 32 makes of tops here in front of me, and I would take way too long, and it's going to be a lot of trying on, so we're going with the Sweet 16, which is kind of like a big milestone in the tournament, and I thought it would be fun to play along, do something a little bit different. So I am going to be trying on 16 of my knits, and let's go from there. So I have a little bracket. It's all handmade. If I am looking down, I'm either looking at my laptop for info on the patterns and the yarns, or I'm looking at my little handmade bracket here. I do have on one side all of my cellulose fibers, so I do live in Orlando, Florida, so I do wear a lot of like summer tanks and summer tops versus heavyweight sweaters and cardigans. So on one side of the bracket, we've got all 8 of the items are made of cellulose plant fibers, and on the other side, all 8 are made of wool or a wool blend of some kind. Okay, so let's see who wins. Honestly, looking at them, I have them all laid out in front of me. I know that I have favorites, but I don't know which is going to ultimately come out on top, so let's just see. Now, I did try and originally start the head-to-head brackets, so you know, in the tournament, they are ranked top to bottom, and then the top team plays the worst team or the least ranked team, and it goes from there. I didn't go into that much detail when organizing this bracket. Instead, I kind of chose patterns that are similar to start off in the first round to go against each other, so that way we can have a big variety of a relative variety of garments here. Also, quick intermission here just to say that my analyses here are completely based on my projects. They're not analysis of the designers or the patterns. I'm not trying to criticize anyone. I'm simply trying to have a fun game within my own knitting makes. And secondly, I forgot to say I got this idea not only from March Madness, but because of 2 Gay Mats. So I love watching their videos, and they have done bracket breakdowns of variety of music. And I thought, oh, let's do that for my knits, and let's do it in a time March Madness is happening too. So that's a little bit more background. Back to the game. So let's get started. First off, we're going to start with the top I am wearing. This is the Easy Teasy Tank by Allison Cribbs. So I made this in Lion Brand Trubu. It is a bamboo yarn, maybe? It is a rayon, 100% rayon from bamboo. My overall thoughts about this tank, this top, I keep saying tank. I wear it a lot. It's really great for the summer. It's really lightweight. It does like stretch a little bit, and I usually wear a green sports bra underneath it, and it's just great for the summer. It feels really lightweight, and I don't have a problem wearing it in the hottest of summer days, which is what I need a lot of times here in Florida. So overall, this gets a lot of wear. I like this top. My experience making it was fine. The yarn's a little bit slippery as to be expected, and one note, this is just a solid color. I have used the Trubu Sparkle before, thinking that would be fun, but that yarn was incredibly splitty and a horrible experience. So if you're going to use the Lion Brand Trubu, stick with the solid colors. Don't go with the Sparkle version. That was not fun. Okay, so this is number 1. Let's go to the next top, see what it's facing off against. This is going to be facing off against this top. This is 100% cotton. And this one is knit in panels, so it's just 2 panels that are seamed together with like a, what is this called, a ripple or something? This is the Shelly Summer Top by Nancy Ritchie. I made the medium, and I used a Mono Yarns Sammy. It is a DK weight yarn, and I absolutely love the color. This is my favorite color. This pinky coral, love, 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 love. Okay, so I enjoyed making this. I put these 2 against each other because they do have similar vibes. They're both summer tops. They're both made of cellulose fibers. They both are, you know, they've got a pattern, which is a little bit see-through at the end of the day. And they're great for different reasons. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be harder than I thought. So now I have to pick one. Okay, this one or this one. I'm gonna pick this one because ultimately at the end of the day, I wear this green Easy Teasy top a lot more. I just like the oversize effect a little bit better. This is a little bit more tight. And if you like that, great. But for me personally, sometimes I feel a little bit self-conscious wearing it just because depending on how I feel and my body confidence that day. But overall, still love this one. Still love this one, so don't get me wrong. So I will put the winners back on the ground to face off, and I'll put the losers over there on the couch. Okay, so let's update the bracket and get this started. Okay, this is kind of fun. All right, matchup number 2 is the Azalea tank versus the sun-soaked top. So let me put them on real quick. I think this first round's gonna take the longest and then we'll see. So this is the Azalea tank by Joan Ho. I test knit this for her summer top. This is in yarn that I had from Stash. It is probably doesn't look cute with this tank top on underneath, but for ease of changing, I'm wearing it. This is 100% cotton, DK weight. It is a We Are Knitters, the cotton in the colorway like rust, I think. I loved making this top. It's my most intricate top to date that I've ever made. I love the detail on it. And now, contrary to what I just said about the other one, it is a little bit tight form-fitting, but with high-waisted shorts or whatever, love wearing it. Whereas the ones, okay, so again, just kind of speeding this up so we can move along, but I absolutely love this top. Love this top. Next top is the sun-soaked top. This is actually a little bit modified. This is by Knits and Knots, Winnipeg, and you can wear it both ways. You can wear it this as the front that I'm showing you, or this as the back, and then you just tie it up. It is reversible. It's originally crocheted in DK. No, it's crocheted in fingering weight, but I made this with DK. It's very summery. Maybe I would wear it like out to a bar or club, or maybe I would wear it, over a swimsuit or something, but I just haven't gotten that much wear out of it yet. That body positivity that I mentioned, there are some days and less on others, and sometimes I'm more confident wearing it. But for that reason, but I am going on a cruise this summer. I just booked. So maybe I'll, use this one, find some cute bottoms and wear a little bit more, make that one of my missions. But for the reasons I just spoke of, this Azalea tank is gonna be the winner in this head-to-head battle. Okay. Next matchup. The next matchup is the Battle of the Grays, of the neutrals. Okay, so number 1, this is actually the Thea tank. This is the Thea tank by, I'm gonna have to look it up. So this is actually knit with the same yarn that green top that won the Easy Teasy. This is the Lion brand True Blue again, but this is the sparkle version. So this is the one I absolutely despised working with. It was horrible to work with. This is an all brioche tank top, and I'm actually making a second one. It's been in progress for a couple of years now, but it's over there in the whip pile. It's my only whip actually that I have set aside for so long. But anyway, back to this top. So this one has really, really wide armholes. Really wide armholes, and here's the back. It's just plain. It doesn't have the V-neck detail on the back. Overall, I wear it as a swim cover-up, kind of, because sometimes when I'm looking for a cover-up, I want my shoulders covered, so cover my shoulders from the sun. So it's like a half swim cover-up, and I'll wear it to the beach sometimes. But because it is so big, because the armholes are so big especially, it's a little large. But based on tester feedback, this new one I'm making in the pattern that she released has options for a smaller armhole. So the pattern doesn't necessarily look exactly like this one, but that's my feedback. So the overall experience of making it wasn't great. This yarn is starting to pill a little. It looks a little raggedy, unfortunately. No chance I'm undoing it though, because I spent so much time on it and I hated the yarn. I don't want to reuse the yarn for anything. So it's gonna stay a swim cover up till the end of time. Okay, so the top that is facing off against the one I just showed you is this one. It's a Streamline Tank by Two of Wands. This one again was deeply hacked by me. So Let me get up the details again because I don't remember. I know the yarn I used is from Wool and the Gang. I used Wool and the Gang Tina Tape and Eagle Gray. I actually knit 2 of these, one for my sister, one for me. This one I shrunk. It was a lot longer. The armholes weren't as tight as they are, and I'm sure I could stretch it back out after blocking or something. I don't know, it's not wool, but hey, I could probably maybe figure something out. But I never wear this. Never wear this. I do plan on ripping this one out and maybe re-knitting it. Like, I really like the detail right here, but I think I need a tighter gauge to really like emphasize the detail. I'm not sure if I want to remake this or try something new, but like also the yarn isn't really wearing the best. Like, I think it is looking a little tattered or raggedy. I don't know if that's the right word, but overall I chose these because they are both really summery tops, and by default this one is going to have to win because I do wear it sometimes, whereas this one I wear never. But yeah, neither of these are like giant standouts. So yeah, this one's going to get the win and go on to the next round, and this one is going to go over on the loser couch. Next is the battle of the purples. We have a purple tank versus a purple short sleeve. We will start with the purple tank. This is actually a crochet pattern that I said I don't want to crochet the whole thing. I only want to crochet the fun parts. So what I did was I made a modified tank top out of stockinette knitting, and then I crocheted little scallops on the top and bottom. I don't know if you can see the bottom, and then it's got some fun I-cords tied for the top. I like that the top is adjustable. Knit Picks Shine Sport in the color Hydrangea is the color and the yarn that I used. And overall, I like this top. I do wear it. I think it's fun. Like I said, I really like the adjustable straps so that if it is too low, I can just tie them tighter or whatever. I think it's great. Let me tell you the fiber that this yarn is. It is 60% cotton, 40% rayon or viscose. So yeah, it's a fun summer top. I like it. Okay, now its competitor is the Peep Show pullover. And again, I'm gonna have to look up the designer. I don't remember. Peep Show pullover by More Thunder, Morgan Woltersdorf. I used Trailhead yarn and fiber fundy tied in the colorway the Silk Road, and for the main color, and the contrast color is a Knit Picks linen that I actually dyed myself. I got it bare and I dyed it a purple. So this color I got actually, oh no, it's some of these, this detail is on the bottom too, and it snagged on something. So I'm gonna have to look at that. But yeah, overall, I like this. It is very lightweight. It's a great summer top. It's great. Great summer top. Lightweight. I do wear it. The armholes are a little bit tight, but I don't mind. I did a contrast color bind off for the sleeves and the bottom. And it's a cast on. Oh yeah, and look at that. The cast on is a contrast color too. So maybe that's in the pattern, maybe it's not. But I really like this yarn. It's light. It's 100% linen, I think. Let me verify that for you. Oh yeah, it's a lace weight held double. So I held it double. It's 55% cotton, 45% linen. So I really like it. I'm a fan. But who is going to win in the battle of the purples? I think it's a really tight race here. I think I'm going to give it to the one I'm currently wearing because I feel like I wear it a little bit more often. This one's a little softer though. I'm going to stick with my choice. I'm going to go with this one, but I think it was a really close battle. They're both really nice summer tops. Okay, got one side of the bracket. That is it for the cellulose fibers. Let's go to the other side, which is the wool competition. So right off the bat, we are going from fun summer to heavy winter. So we are starting off with, this is a test knit that I did. This is the Lilling cardigan. And this was by Abby Knits, A-B-B-I-E Knits. This was a test knit for her. And I love it. I used a really cheap wool that I got on Etsy. It was like meant for weaving or something. It wasn't even meant for knitting, but hey, it worked. It's the brown sheep Waverly wool. And I got it on Etsy. It's got like kind of like balloon sleeves. If you can see, there's a really fun lace detail. Unfortunately, let me see how far my microphone will let me get. But yeah, that's kind of the main part of the piece. And then I love the little buttons that I added. These are also from Etsy. I think they're really gorgeous. So I love this top. This wool can be scratchy at times. I don't really mind it. I'm cool right now. Originally, I knit the sleeves a little bit short, like they were probably to here on me. And just personally, I don't like that. I like my sleeves relatively long. So they are longer, maybe not your preference, but it's what I like. So that is this Lilling cardigan. It is facing off against the Homecoming Cardi by Knit and Crochet. This is knit in Malabrigo. It is noticeably softer. It has this all over slip stitch detail. I did modify this collar a little bit. It's supposed to be a little bit more like a Letterman's jacket, but I just have it going all down. The detail is on the back too. So this is Malabrigo. This is worsted weight. Sorry, I've got wool fibers on my mouth. But yeah, love it. Okay, so this is noticeably softer because of my yarn choice. But I think my size choice is one size too small because I just don't like how it's like barely covering like the front of my body, you know? Like I want a cardigan to be cozy, and this just feels a little bit too small to be considered cozy, if that makes sense. Again, this is the Homecoming Cardi by Knit and Crochet. I told you it's in Malabrigo, but it's in Malabrigo yarn Worsted is the contrast color, because that is a super wash. And then the light blue the contrast color is called Fortaleza. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The contrast color is just worsted, Malabrigo worsted, which means it is non-super wash. It is a little bit fuzzy, but I think it's super cute. It's held up really well. And that is the colorway Blue Surf. And I want to shout out, I got it from Janess Creations on Etsy. So I'm a big fan. I love the yarn and I love the pattern, but I think I just chose a size too small. Therefore, in my personal face-off, the other cardigan, the Lilling cardigan, is gonna win this one. Next we have Battle of the Stripes. Battle of the Stripes. Okay, you saw these if you saw my most recent video. They're very similar. One is a sweater and one is a short sleeve. We'll start with the sweater. This is the gingerbread sweater by Espace Tricot that I made my 2023 first ever Advent with. So you can see I did make the top a little bit too tight, but everything else I really like. It is my first ever fingering weight, I think. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's my first fingering weight long sleeve sweater. And it knit up really fast because I was so interested in the stripes and opening up the Advent every day. Overall, I absolutely love it. It is really lightweight, so it's actually comfortable to wear here. Like if it's 50 degrees out, I can still wear this and be comfortable, whereas, 50, 60, 70 degree days, I'm not going to be wearing those heavy cardigans I just showed you. So this is a winner. This is a good one. Oh, I shouldn't say winner yet because we still have to see the other one. So overall, though, I really like this. This is definitely more in the realm of wearability in Florida for sweaters. I didn't tell you for the yarn. So it's actually a mystery yarn, essentially. It's just from someone's stash. They collected a bunch of minis that they had bought but weren't going to use, wound them up, and so there was no labels, no tags. It's just fingering weight from her stash. Now I just have to get the top over my head. Okay, now on to its competitor. So in this one, the stripes in each row are 8 rows each. So they're a little bit thicker of a stripe, whereas in this one, and there's no intentionality here. This is just, I opened one skein of yarn every day and knit a stripe. I didn't look ahead, I just knit as I went. Versus this one is the Rocket Tee by Tanis Lavely of Tanis Fiber Arts. And this one, I went through all of the Advent yarns after I finished opening them all, and I arranged them in a Roy G. Biv order. I coordinated with a gray that was in my stash, and I made a short sleeve tank. Every yarn is knit in 3 stripes only, so it's a little bit more blendy, at least in my opinion, and I love it. I haven't really worn it too much because I just finished it this winter in January, so it's a little bit... It's just turning to be springy summer weather now. But overall, I can tell you that between these two, this is a winner in its own right for what it is. Loved the Advent experience, loved the fingering weight sweater. I found what I'm looking for in Florida. But if I'm looking at both sweaters, I'm in love with this one. This is the clear winner for me, at least. Personal preference. 4 sweaters to go. Let's get a move on. Next, we are once again, I don't know why I'm saying once again. Next, we are looking at a wool ranunculus. Let me see which side is the short rows. Okay, that side. So I made many ranunculi tops. I don't know. This one I knit out of 1 skein of a Wool and the Gang yarn. Let me pull it up. Hold on. This is my first ever ranunculus. I knit it in 1 skein of Wool and the Gang glitter ball sock in the colorway Disco Ball Gray. It's a very short. It's above my belly button. But it's what led me into the ranunculus love kingdom. I knit one for my grandma, for my mom, for my sister, and I absolutely love them, and I plan on making more for myself. I've just been making so many other things. It's taken a minute to get back to it, but I absolutely love it. It's lightweight, gorgeous. My only about this sweater is that it's so short. So I have worn it and it's been comfortable to wear over dresses, but with just pants, it's a little bit short. I need some super high-waisted pants to go with it for me to be comfortable. But overall, it's really cute. It's just short, but love it. So its competitor is another cropped tee though. This is the Throwover by Andrea Mowry. It's supposed to be long sleeve, but I modified it to be short sleeve. And I also think it's supposed to be worsted, but I used DK weight yarn. I'm pretty sure I matched the gauge. No, I think I knit like 1 size up to accommodate for my tighter gauge, I believe, given that it's a different weight of yarn. But I love this top. This is a little bit cheating because it's got a little bit cellulose fiber. I think this is a 50-50. The main yarn is Knit Picks. Let me get that info. It's called, I want to say it's called Wool and Cotton or something because it's a 50-50 cotton, 50 wool. I call it my watermelon throwover because of the color work. Reminds me of the inside of a watermelon. But yeah, Knit Picks Wool and Cotton in the colorway Bear. And the contrast is Stress Knits. It's her favorite base, and it's actually a mini skein set called called Zinnia. And it was just a combination of colors that reminded her of zinnia flowers, and I loved the color combination. I think it's gorgeous. It goes all the way around on the back. I love it. So this is a little bit of a heavier sweater given it is DK weight and the cotton is a little bit heavy. So I don't wear it in the dead of summer here, but I definitely have worn it like these last couple months when it's been a little bit chillier in like, you know, November to January, February, and I'm looking for something that's, I'm okay wearing something a little bit heavier, but it's still short sleeve. So this versus the ranunculus, it is inside out. Love the ranunculus for what it is, but this one's the winner. The watermelon throwover is the winner. Okay, let me write that down. And for the last matchup in the first round, it is 2 colorful short sleeve wool sweaters. The first one is a worsted weight. This is let me get you the exact name and the designer because it's been a while since I made it, but I do remember the yarn. So the yarn is Explorer Knits and Fiber. It must be worsted weight. It is her colorway, the Great Barrier Reef. So the National Park colorway. It was like my first or second ever hand-dyed yarn I bought, and it was in honor. It was my gift for my birthday to myself. And the other color is a Wool and the Gang. I know it's a superwash wool. I'll have to look up the exact, Super Trooper wool in the colorway Mustard. So I combined those 2 colors to make this top. And let me tell you again the exact Name of the pattern is a Simple Summer Tweed Top-Down V-Neck by Heidi Kermeyer. It is a free pattern and I loved it. Loved it. Again, definitely will knit this again and definitely will try knitting it in different weights, different fibers. There's just so many other things I love that I haven't gone back to it quite yet, but love this one. I'm losing the sun. Hopefully you can't tell too much. Hopefully you can still see the gorgeous colors that this is. I do wear it. I do wear it. It's one of my first ever sweaters that I made myself. Okay, so its competitor is another V-neck tee, but this time it's DK weight and is again colorful. It is the Camaro sweater by Tanis Lavalley of Tanis Fiber Art. So this is the second of her patterns that are in this little competition here. There are things I would do differently, again, because I cast off too tightly on the arms and on the bind off down here, but it's fine. It's not inhibiting. It's just I've learned some things since then. This is a Ken Yarn, again, mini skein set, and Ken Yarn is no longer in business. Black Lives Matter mini set, and it's a DK weight sweater. Then the contrast black is actually an alpaca from Lion brand. It's 100% alpaca, which I knit alpaca in a tighter top for myself before, and it was so itchy on my skin, but this is loose enough, and I have enough ease where it's not itchy at all to me. So I really like this one as well. It was fun to make the stripes as they are engaging. These two sweaters were actually some of my first ones that I made for myself a couple years ago, so they are great memories. Which one wins though? This one's DK, so it's a little bit lighter weight than this one, which is worsted, so that means this one has a pro. This one's a little bit more colorful, in a sense. I'm gonna give the win, I wear them probably even amounts, honestly. I'm gonna give this, I'm feeling called to this one today, but on another day, maybe the other one would win, but I'm feeling a little bit more called to this one at this moment. So I'm gonna give the winner to that one. All right. We are on to round 2. So now things should be sped up now that we eliminated half of the tops. We are down to our Elite 8. So our first matchup is the green top. Ooh, versus the azalea top. So green versus azalea. I don't know, I don't really want to put these on again. You just saw them. So green versus azalea. Azalea's gotta win. Azalea's gotta win. So the green, I admittedly might wear a little bit more often because it is just such a chill summer garment, and I literally will just put it on with leggings and a sports bra. But this one, I'm just so proud of. I'm so incredibly proud of. So proud of. And this is my call. It's not what makes do I wear the most. It's my competition of making. This one, I'm way more proud of. I love this one for the versatility, but I love this one for every detail it has, all its bobbles, all its cables, all the work I did with it. This one's gonna win. This one has to win this matchup. Now we have the Thea tank and the Peep Show pullover. Oh, the Peep Show is inside out. Oopsie. So the Peep Show pullover, this is again really nice. It is a linen cotton. Oh, my laptop just went off, sorry. Okay, this one, really nice, lightweight, versatile, can wear it with jeans. This one, more of a swim cover up. I think you can already guess which is gonna win based on what I was saying my first round. How I don't love this, but it just kind of won because I wear it more. So this one is going to win because this one, I don't wear all that much and I don't love. Whereas this one, I definitely wear and get more and like more. Okay, so on this side, the azalea top and the Peep Show pullover on the final 4. Let's find out who the final 4 are for the wool side of things. We have the rainbow top, the rainbow rocket tee, facing off. Oh, there's yarn. What is happening here? Oh, there's there's yarn ends that I didn't weave in. Whoa! I'm usually pretty good about weaving in all my ends. There's 2 that I missed. And then this lining cardigan. So these are very different to go off against each other. This one, lightweight summer. I can see myself wearing it a lot this coming summer, but I haven't worn it much yet. This one, Pretty much my go-to cardigan. Anytime I'm wearing a cardigan, anytime I'm going to Illinois, anytime I'm going to somewhere cold, this is what I am wearing. I love the buttons on this. I love the lace detail. Okay, I just told myself it doesn't have to be about what I wear more, it has to be what I'm more proud of. And I'm honestly pretty proud of both. I'm gonna give it to this one. This might be controversial to myself. I'm gonna give it to the Lilling cardigan. And the final two of the matchup of the Elite 8 is the watermelon throwover. I think that's the back with the short rows. Which is the back? Oh, that is the back. Okay. So, watermelon throwover or this V-neck tee. It's gotta be the watermelon throwover. I wear it more often. It's more of a go-to. This was a fun first knit, one of my first knits, but I have become a more experienced knitter in the time. I love the color work. I'm proud of this. There was 3 color work at some points. This one is going to the final 4. So our final 4 are azalea top, peep show pullover, Lilling cardigan made it, and the watermelon throwover. So first matchup is the azalea versus the peep show. I gotta give it to that, once again, the azalea tank. This one's nice, it's great, like the colors, but nothing compared to the intricacy of the azalea top. Azalea made it to the championship round versus, okay, these are like 2 relatively neutrally bases, versus the Lilling cardigan and the watermelon throwover. Okay, so we've got intricate color work. This lace wasn't really intricate, but like relatively simple lace. Wear in the winter months. Go-to cardigan. Fun cropped. Bright color with a little simple base. All simple base, but really fun buttons. Ooh. I'm gonna give it to the Lilling cardigan. I think because of the lace. Like, I think that the 3 color work here is really pretty, but overall, I think I reach for this one more. I think the combination of the fun buttons and the lace on the back have to win this one. So that means my top 2 championship round of the Emily EB Knits knitting bracket is the azalea top. You know what, let's put them on because they're the last 2, and we can even wear them together since one's a cardigan and one's a tank. And they're not gonna look that cute with this tank top underneath it, but hey, we live. This one, this tank top, and it is facing off against the Lilling cardigan. Ooh, Lilling cardigan. You know what I have to do. I think I've been saying it this whole time. It's going to the azalea top. It's got to. It's intricate, it's detailed. I'm so incredibly proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of this. Like, I look at it, and every time I look at it, I'm just like, I made this with my own 2 hands. It's so intricate. It's so pretty. This is the winner. The azalea top is the winner of the EB Knits 2024 March Madness knitting bracket breakdown. Ooh, this was fun. Okay, I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I feel like this was a long video. Hopefully there's going to be some decent editing in here that I do in the next few minutes. But hey, next few hours, let's be honest. And azalea top's the winner. Okay, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope, like I said, this was a little bit entertaining and not super boring. Yeah, okay, this was fun. I'm super proud of this top and all my makes. All my makes, honestly. Now I've got to go put them all away. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends. Have a great time making, and let me know in the comments if you would have chose differently or if there's any of these tops inspire you to make something. And let me know if you have any ideas for me that can outdo the azalea tank right here. Okay, bye. Happy making.